Hi everyone, I am in Springdale, Newfoundland, and it's a very small town, kind of in the middle of not very much, but very beautiful, and it's nice and warm today in comparison to normally this time of year. So it's about 13 degrees, feels great, and I thought it would be a great time to do a little yoga video for you. Now, as you can see, I'm standing on a very rocky area. There wasn't much else around that I could stand on, and I thought that this would be a good opportunity to show you that no matter where you are, what you're doing, you can always fit some yoga in. So you don't absolutely need to have a mat. You don't absolutely need to be bare feet. Though these things are lovely to have, you can do yoga anywhere. And I'm going to do a standing flow for you right here on these rocks with this beautiful background here, this lake, and some changing color trees because it is October. So we'll start by standing tall, rolling our shoulders. Maybe you take a few shrugs up and down, back and forth. And then we'll take a few rounds of breath together. You can bring the hands to heart center, press the palms together, fingertips come together. Thumb can come into the sternum. And just take a moment to breathe, closing the eyes down, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. We'll take 3 rounds of breath. And then gently flutter those eyes open. Reach the arms up, gaze follows. Press the palms together and draw them down to heart center. Do this twice more. Inhale, reach and gaze. Exhale, palms together. Gaze follows the fingertips as we reach up. And exhale. We'll start to move a little bit, warm ourselves up. We'll go real nice and slow here at the beginning. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, arch your body over slightly toward the left. So you'll feel your right hip push out. So bring the right side of your body to the right as you curve over to the left. And maybe you grab the opposite wrist here. Get yourself a little bit further. And then inhale back to center. Open up the arms. Leave some space for the neck. Exhale, we'll switch sides again. You could press the palms together or you can grab the wrist to get yourself a little bit further. Bend the elbows if that feels nice. Send those hips out to the left as you bend toward the right. And then inhale once again, back to center. Reach, open up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach, gaze up. Exhale, slowly start to pour forward. So we're hinging at the hips. Pause at a halfway lift, flat back, and then find a micro bend in the knee as you exhale fully to forward fold. Few rounds of breath here. Let it just hang out. You can grab your elbows and let them hang. Stretching out the backs of the legs. This feels really nice for me today. I've been in a car most of the day. Let the head hang loose. And then slowly push the feet to rise up. Do it very, very slowly, as though you're moving in slow motion. And when you get up to the top, reach those arms up. Press the palms together and draw them down to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pour forward the whole way this time. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pour forward. Keep that bend in the knees. Inhale, push to the ground, rise up, reach. Press the palms together and draw them to the heart center. Inhale, reach up. And this time we'll step behind. So we'll take another side bend. Take the left leg, stepping behind the right. Bigger side bend this time, reaching over toward the right as you send those hips to the left. Stay here a moment, let it feel nice. And then inhale back to center, feet come together. Press the palms together, draw them down through heart center on the exhale. Inhale, reach up. Grab the right wrist, step behind with the right foot. Arch yourself over to the other side, sending the right hips toward the right as you arch over to the left. Inhale, back to center, reach up, feet come together. And exhale, press those palms, draw them down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees as you push to the ground, rising up to standing. Push the palms together. And exhale, draw them to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, but this time stop at a halfway lift. So hands can come to the tops of the thighs or to the shins. Keep the shoulders rolled back. Again, you can have a bend in the knees here. Pull in on the belly, roll the shoulders back, open up the chest. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, push to rise all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. And this time, bring the hands down at heart center and we'll take a step back with the left foot into a nice long lunge. So a high lunge, we'll stay up. We won't bring the knee down just yet. Inhale, reach up, lunge forward into that right leg. See that your feet are on train tracks and that they're not directly behind each other. You have the option here as you're lunging to cactus the arms, to leave them up, or to even bring them behind if you'd like to open up the chest. So you can play around here, and you can move with breath. Inhaling to reach up, exhaling to reach back. As you reach back, you might hinge forward as well, sort of like an airplane. Just move with your breath. See what feels good when you inhale to reach, and exhale to cactus. And then maybe you put it together. Inhale to reach. Exhale to reach back, hinge forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus. Let's do that together. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, arms go back, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, cactus. Sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up. And this time we'll take a step up. Standing at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now let's even it out and switch sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Step back with the right foot. Gonna make sure that I'm in frame for you, so I'll just adjust my feet, and you could adjust anything as you need to as well. Checking that your feet are on train tracks, sink down wherever that is for you. Inhale, reach up, and then you can play around here. Exhale, reaching back, hinging forward. Keeping the chest up as we do this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward, airplane. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus. And you'll notice on the cactus you can sink a little bit deeper. Nice heart opener as we open up the legs at the same time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, up. Let's feel this in your core. Exhale, cactus. And once more, reach up. And this time as you bring those hands to heart center, step up. Feet come to meet at the top. And we'll just give it a little shake out. Opening everything up. Letting it feel nice. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more open. Maybe you're feeling a bit more warm. We'll take a nice, big, wide stance here. Roll the shoulders back, chest up. Inhale, bring those palms together. Press the palms together into star. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you, clasp them like this. Keep that chest open. Gaze can come up, opening up in the throat. The toes will be pointed slightly out as the heels come in, and you can keep a micro bend in the knees. This will help with stability as well. Pull in on the belly as you bring the shoulders on the back, and with those clasped hands, start to lift them away from the body. And with that micro bend in the knees, that chest up, belly in, start to hinge forward. So it's as if you're sending your butt back. Hinging forward. Gaze can come slightly down. Release the arms. Let it hang like we did at the beginning. And start to fold forward. So come into a wide-legged forward fold. You can have a deep bend in the knees if you'd like here. Or you can keep them straight depending on your own mobility and flexibility. And you can play with the hands. Either walk them through the legs a little bit behind. Maybe you grab opposite ankles, shimmying slightly from one side to the next, bending in one knee and the other. Or maybe you just hang out here for a moment, let the head be heavy. And then wherever you are, make that bend in the knees more generous as you sink the hips down. And we'll come up together into Goddess. Hands come to heart center. And we hold Goddess here for a moment. Find stillness. Close the eyes down perhaps if that feels nice. Keep that chest up. And then inhale, push to rise, straightening the legs. Hands come together, star. Exhale, come back down into Goddess. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale, push. Exhale, Goddess. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper with each exhale. Last one. Great, and we'll come back to center. Heel toe those feet together. And once again, just shake it out. Let it feel nice. We'll go back to where we started with a forward fold. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hinge forward. Full forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push to rise. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take a big step back once again with that left foot. But this time we're going to turn so that we open up into a warrior 2. And you'll see my back here. Warrior 2 on the right side. Sink deep into the right leg. See that your heel on the right foot is in line with the arch on your left foot. Chest is open. Arms are in a T. Gaze comes over the right middle finger. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, reach all the back. Exhale, drop the right arm down to the inside of the right leg, reach up and over with the left arm. I'm on some slippery ground here, so my stance is getting a little wider. Inhale, back to center, sink deep. Warrior 2. Inhale, flip it and reverse it. Exhale, drop down, reach up and over. Inhale, back to center, warrior 2. And then turn your right toes so that they are facing the same way as your left ones. And we'll sink back into Goddess. Inhale, push up. And exhale, we'll switch sides. Turn the left toes out. And we'll sink into warrior 2 on the left side. So eyes are over the left fingertips this time. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, drop that right arm down, drop that left arm down, reach up and over with the right. Inhale, back to center, warrior 2. Exhale here. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, left arm comes down, right arm up and over. Back to center, warrior 2. And then once again, we'll turn the feet in. We'll heel toe everything together. And we're back to where we started. I'm just a little twisted around here. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. We'll come into mountain pose. So nice strong mountain. Feet are about hip width distance apart. They could be slightly more together if you prefer. Chest is up, shoulders are back. Take a few breaths here. Nice strong mountain pose. Pull in on the belly. Keep the chest open. You can spread the fingertips wide. Find a little micro bend in the knees. We don't want to lock them. Breathe here for a moment to reset. And take note of what's going on in your body. Maybe you've got your heart up a little bit more. Maybe you're feeling it in your legs, in your arms, in your chest, in your back. Maybe you're feeling sensations all over. Maybe you're not feeling much different than when we started, and that's okay too. Just take a little mental inventory. Inhale, reach up, gaze follows. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, push to rise, reach up. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, we're going to reach forward and send the hips back. So modified chair pose. So once again, so the feet are still about hip width distance apart. You're sinking down, reaching forward. Now the option here is to lift those arms higher up if you'd like, or you can keep them forward. This helps with balance, especially if this is a new pose to you. Keep the shoulders back as you reach forward. I know that's a bit of an odd cue, but it can help keep that chest up. And then we'll release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, we'll rise into chair this time. You can cactus the arms. That will really help open the chest up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push up, reaching up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Once again, we'll just shake everything out. And we'll take a couple of balance poses here just before we wrap up. Get everything nice and loose, relaxed. So we'll take a figure 4 to begin. It's as if you're about to cross your legs and then sit back. So this is also, if this is unavailable to you, you can come into tree pose and bring your foot to the inside of your leg. Creating that bind actually is sometimes easier for some people. So your choice, figure 4 or tree pose. I'm wearing shoes, so I'm going to go for figure 4. So start by crossing the ankle just above the knee, and then sink the hips down. Bring the hands together at heart center. And then if you'd like to challenge that balance, you can move the arms around. You can tee them out. You can reach them up like tree. You can close the eyes down if you'd like to take it one step further. This is also a really nice hip opener, especially if you've been standing or sitting all day in the same position. It's nice to open up. And then inhale, we'll come back to standing and pick up the right leg and just shake it out. It's been supporting you for a moment there, and we'll switch sides. So crossing that right ankle over the left knee, start to sink the hips down. Hands come to heart center, and I'll turn to the side so that you can see what this will look like. Very rocky ground here, so this is an extra challenge of balance for me. So yours might look different than mine. Maybe you're just up here, maybe you're much lower down. This really just depends on your own mobility, flexibility, how open your hips are. Go to your own personal edge. Don't try and copy what I look like. You're just going in this direction. And then inhale, back to center, release the feet, and shake it out. We'll take a couple of shoulder rolls forward, and you can place the fingertips on the shoulders as you roll them forward. And then bring the elbows into it. Kind of like little chicken wings here. And then switch directions. Back. And then release the arms down. And we'll take a standing Shavasana. Big exhale here. Maybe you even let the tongue out, exhaling in a dragon's breath. Let everything be soft. Soften in the knees, soften in the shoulders. You could even soften the neck, maybe the head lolls forward slightly. Maybe you find a little bit of buoyancy before you find your stillness. And when you're ready, find that stillness. And once again, take that same inventory of your body, seeing what you feel like right now. Compare it to the last one that you just took. Maybe things are different, maybe they're the same. And just connect with the breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We'll exhale through the mouth here to really release anything that we're still holding on to. Find that little moment of relaxation. And in this time right here, right now, take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today, for coming to your mat, or maybe just your patch of rocks, maybe the snow, wherever you are. Thank yourself for carving this time out for you, and I thank you for joining me. I'm Allison. This has been an evening yoga with Allison, but you can do it at any time of day. I welcome you to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, share it with your friends if you liked it, and you can leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you'd like to see in the next one. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.